This video will be to demonstrate the installation process on the Wallace Motorworks Gen 2 shift knobs. So in the box should be everything you need to do the install. Tools you may need that aren't provided will be a flathead screwdriver and a side cutter pliers. It might help. So to start off, to remove it, you're going to open your center console compartment, and on the front of the boot you will feel there's two tabs underneath. You can feel them. There's one right here and here. You're going to lightly press on both of those, press them forward, and it'll just pop off, just like so. So pull it up. There will be a metal collar on here from the factory. I'd already removed mine, so you can pry it off or get it whatever way you can get it off. But you'll remove the boot or the shifter from the boot, leaving the shift shaft. There's a plastic collar on here that you'll need to remove, which is where the flathead screwdriver will come in handy. Mine's already been removed, so it's quite a bit easier, but they can be a little difficult to remove at times. Once you get your collar removed, you can pull your shifter out from the inside of the boot, like so. And then you can get ready to install the Wallace Motorworks Series 1 shifter. In the box, you will have your shift knob in the velvet pouch, a single-use packet of blue Loctite for the set screws, and then an Allen key. Also will be a single-use packet of super glue to install your emblem. I will not be putting an emblem on this one right now, but yours will come with whatever one you choose. So, to start, you take your shift knob out of the velvet pouch. Your set screws will already be pre-installed, and it'll look like this without an emblem because you will be putting it in yourself. So start, unscrew the threaded collar. Like so. Set that down. You're going to take your boot and line the flat front with the front of the car. You're going to stick the shifter through just like this. And take your collar, put it on. And what you're going to want to do is get the end of the boot in this section just on top of the threads. What that'll do is it'll allow the threaded collar to pinch onto the boot 360 degrees and give a nice creaseless seal. You may need to work with it a bit to get it to fit just right, but you can just unthread it and rethread it. So you're going to take it on, put it on there, get the boot to fit in there, make sure it's on all the way around, and just slowly start threading the collar on. You'll feel it tighten up. And then what you're going to want to do is work the creases out of it so there's no crease. Otherwise you'll see that when you flip it around. And just as you're doing it, just constantly keep working the little crease loose. Alright, and you just got to be hand tight. Just tight enough to hold the boot. I mean, it's not holding the shifter on at all. It's just holding the boot to the shifter. So once you got it pretty tight, you'll do then is you're going to take the set screws, and wherever they line up, it really doesn't matter around the shaft, but you're going to line the flat front with the front of the console here. You're going to set it down onto the shaft. Take your Allen key here and loosen the set screws up a bit. They may be protruding into the bore and not allowing it to slide on. But you're going to slide it all the way down onto the shifter, onto the shift shaft, just like that. You're going to take the set screws out and apply a dab of your blue Loctite. onto each set screw. This will keep the set screws from working loose over time while you're driving. Then you're going to tighten the set screws lightly, and then you're going to go down and crank them tight. I mean, they don't need to be crazy tight. It is aluminum threads, so you don't want to just tear them, but you also don't want it to come loose. So I would get them pretty tight, and then let the Loctite sit for a few hours before using the shifter. It'll give it time to set up, and it'll keep those threads sealed. So after you have the set screws set, you're going to push the boot back the right way. You're going to set the back tabs in, and then just push, just like so, and that'll give you a nice seam along the shifter. You can work it around a little bit if you have some creases, and like I said, if you get a crease in there and you don't like it, you can pull this back off and then work with the threaded collar to get that crease out of there. And then after, you can install your emblem, and install is complete. Thanks for watching.